Thank you. Agenda items.
Discussion and possible action on the certificates of appropriateness for the following applications. Michael and Cynthia Larkin, 209 South York Street, for window replacement.
I'll make that motion.
Councilman Whitcomb so moves. Is there a second?
Second.
Councilwoman Humes seconds. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of approving the certificate signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, no. The ayes have it, the application is approved.
Discussion and possible action on the Mechanicsburg Church of the Brethren crop walk on August 20th, 2013.
Is there a motion? Councilman McDermott so moves.
Second.
For the conditions on the worksheet.
Yes,
Yes.
there are conditions on the worksheet. Respectfully ask your approval. Yes.
Good. Councilman McDermott indicates his desire to approve with the conditions detailed in the memo.
I second it.
Councilman Whitcomb seconds. Is there any discussion?
Yeah, one question, Chief. If you look on the worksheet, I know it was a typographical error by them, but they're saying Edgewood Drive instead of Elmwood Avenue. If you look at the thing on the thing, they had Edgewood to Market Street or York Street, I guess to Market Street. Down at the bottom down there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to make sure,
Yeah, we'll fix
I knew it was
that.
Elmwood, but I just wanted to make sure that,
Yes. Okay, got it. Thank you.
yes,
Anything else, Councilman Stoner?
that's it.
Very good. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of the application signify by saying aye. All those opposed, no. The ayes have it, the application is approved.
Discussion and possible action on the Mechanicsburg Presbyterian Church canning event on October 26, 2013, subject to the conditions on the worksheet.
I'll make the motion.
Councilman Whitcomb so moves. Is there a second? Second. Councilman McDermott seconds. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of the application signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, no. The ayes have it, and the application is approved.
Consideration and possible action to approve the special events application for Streets of Treats on October 19th, 2013, subject to the conditions on the special event worksheet.
Is there a motion? Councilman McDermott so moves.
Second.
Councilman Whitcomb seconds. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, no. The ayes have it, and the application is approved.
Consideration and possible action to hire Dennis Anthony as a part-time at-will community service officer at a rate of $8 per hour effective immediately.
Is
I'll
there
make that motion.
Councilman Whitcomb so moves. Is there a second?
Second.
Councilman Stoner seconds. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, no. The ayes have it, and the motion is approved.
Discussion on the MOU proposal from the Fire Consolidation Committee.
Would there be any objection from council to defer action or consideration of this until Councilwoman Harding is with us?
No, I would defer to that. Yeah, defer any action on it.
Any objection?
No,
So is there, I guess, is there a motion to table?
I'll make the motion.
Councilman Whitcomb so moves. Is there a second? Second. Councilman Miller seconds. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of the motion to table signify by saying aye. All those opposed, no.
No.
We have a split vote. May we have a roll call, please?
Humes? I approve tabling.
McDermott,
Yeah.
Miller,
Yes.
Sechrist,
Yes.
Stoner,
No.
Whitcomb,
Yes.
The motion is ayes 4, nays 2. The motion to table is approved. Could we please have this added to council's agenda for October the 1st? It's a matter of discussion with no action to be taken.
If it's at all possible to help the committee, while I'm not a member of it, and Councilman Stoner, correct me if I'm out of order, if at all possible, if Borough Council has anything any comments they've seen from the MOU that they'd like to express, so I can disperse some of them, whether it's typographical errors or any simple discussions that you've seen in your cursory review of it, if you could let me know so I could disperse it with the committee. The committee met last Thursday to discuss the fire company's kind of review of the MOU, and I don't want to speak for the fire companies, but they are awaiting council's discussion on this particular issue. And I understand the willingness of council to want to wait until the majority of council is here, because this is a very significant issue of which to discuss. If council does have any generic questions or anything that they feel that Councilman Stoner and I could answer, please forward those to me, and I'll try to answer them or forward them to the committee so they can answer them. just so we can get a framework working. Okay, thank you.
Just as long as the committee remains available to take additional input from council after council's next meeting in October.
Councilman Stoner, as the chair, would better, I would think that they're more than ready and willing to hear it, but I just want to put that out there, that if there's any just simple questions or typographical errors or anything you want to have cleaned up, let me know so I can take care of that sooner than later.
Just to be clear,
I understand.
council reserves the right to be able to offer input after our meeting in October.
I understand that.
Very good, very good. Continuing on the agenda, do we need to pay the bills?
Yep, approval of capital, general highway, sewer, and capital sewer fund expenditures from August 1st, 2013 through August 31st, 2013.
Is there a motion to pay the bills?
I'll make that motion.
Councilman Whitcomb, so moves. Is there a second?
Second.
Councilman Stoner seconds. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, no. The ayes have it, and the bills are paid.
So
Are there any citizens' comments this evening? Yes, sir. Would you kindly approach and give your name and address, please?
Ron Trace, President, Washington Fire Company.
Thank you.
The last public safety meeting was held September 27th, 2012. All subsequent meetings were deferred to the consolidation committee meetings. All again, we would like to know, when are we going to start up with the public safety meetings again, since Councilman Stoner is not involved with that committee anymore, and that's one of the reasons why he wanted to defer to concentrate on that.
Well, no, to correct your statement, sir, the committee meetings take place the first meeting of every month as part of council's work session.
I have to correct you there, Matt, though. There's a lot more important stuff that needs to be brought up in a committee meeting like that, outside of council.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mr. Trace, what I'd be more than happy to do would be to entertain any concerns or comments that you might like to have brought up at our meeting on October the 1st.
And expect a long meeting.
Thank you. Is there any other citizens' comment this evening? Anybody at all? Thank you again, all of you, for being here this evening. I appreciate you taking your time out of your schedules, and again, I apologize for the delay in getting started this evening. Is there any other business to come before council? I see we have a presentation.
Yes, we have Julie Parcell here, who has been working with borough staff and Councilman Miller on the borough's new website. She is here tonight to kind of give us a brief presentation of what it's going to look like and some of the changes that we've made. So hopefully council likes it, and if you have any suggestions or offer any input, now is the time to do it, so we can have Julie fix it up for you before we go live with it, hopefully tomorrow afternoon.
Good evening, everyone. Like Pat mentioned, my name is Julie Purcell, and I'm owner of Epic Creative. Thank you. We're a local downtown Mechanicsburg marketing agency. And tonight we wanted to, like Pat said, unveil our new borough website. First, I just wanted to go through some of the project redesign goals. We really wanted a friendly website that has all of the information that downtown Mechanicsburg residents needed to know. Also, we wanted to highlight what a great place it is to live and have correct contact info for every inquiry. Also, contain and organize all of the important information that needs to be disseminated to the public. Have a website that can also be easily updated by borough staff, and highlight and utilize some of the Mechanicsburg Borough social media channels. So with that in mind, if you can see this, it might be a little bit difficult to see, but here is the homepage of the website. On all of the website pages, it has a really nice downtown Mechanicsburg photo. And the homepage highlights a picture slider, which currently, you can't see it here, but it's a slideshow that has a welcome message, that has info on the local parks, that has some info on borough history and information on bill paying. And those can be easily changed. Also on the homepage, if you see to the left, there will be a borough events calendar. So any of the meetings that would be held can be put up here, and any other community events that they'd like to highlight can be put on there. This also has the latest news from the borough. So for example, paving updates or things that are really on residents' minds that they may have questions about. And also, if you see to the top right, it has social media icons, which is very important as well. One of the next parts of the website is the council. So it goes through and has all of the members, it has their biographies, positions, contact information, as well as the agendas, minutes, and budgets. The services pages really highlight all the information residents need to know. And that could be in regards to sewer, highway, whether it's snow removal, street cleaning, yard waste schedules, fire, links to the various fire companies. Recreation has a link to the recreation website and info on our pool and parks. Recycling, whether it's regulations or a great Q&A section or information on composting. It also has rights to know information, contacts including a contact form. Waste disposal, including residential and commercial regulation information. The police page also has the latest news, which can be easily updated by the police staff, which has information about personnel, employment, right to know contact information. It also has information on all of the various services, including vacation security checks if somebody's going out of town and they want the police department to check up on their house. The SMARTS program, which is students making appropriate responses to tough situations, and also has information if somebody needs to get a special event registration permit. It also has information on just basically staying informed for local residents. So about emergency notifications, crime watches, and information on how to protect your property and how to protect your identity as well. It has some statistics from the few years past, and then it also has some interesting FAQs. And this could be questions just that are on the local minds of residents who have questions from feral cats to domestic terrorism. So people can also submit their questions on that. And then a report a crime submitted to form. It has also information on all of the various commissions, including the EAC, HARB, and Shade Tree. And again, it contains all of the documents, the minutes, archives, and meeting info as well. It also has codes and zoning, and this can have information on residential codes, building permits, zoning ordinances, plus codes and zoning, a blog feed. So anything that needs to be written about that people would like to know, it'll also have a blog feed which will be reflected, as you can see to the right. Also, another great aspect to this website is an events calendar. So this events calendar will be full of Borough Council meetings and other Planning Commission meetings, things of that nature will all be here. So if it'll be easier for residents to come and find information if they'd like to attend any of these. Also, it has a parking page which has a Google map so people can locate where exactly appropriate places would be for free parking. And last but not least, which I think is probably the most exciting part of the website, it also has a very comprehensive community site. So if you can see, this has, what's going to be on the site is going to be document sharing for all the various groups in council. So groups can access and retrieve documents and really cut down the email time. And then there will be a login area, so that can be for council members and can also be for residents as well if they'd like to post something. And then there are designated areas for Borough Council, Volunteer Board, and any other groups. There will also be a forums and discussion area, so groups that are set up can talk amongst themselves and share documents back and forth and things of that nature. And also what's really great is this is where the community events calendar is going to be housed. So residents and businesses can submit their events to be on this comprehensive calendar. So if there are yard sales, things of that nature, it can be posted on the community site. And more. I would also really like to say thank you. This project was quite an undertaking, and thank you so much to Kyle, Aaron, Glenda, and Pat for their tireless work on this project as well, because they did a great job with figuring out all the information and pages and really hashing things through. So thank you very much for your help as well. And that's it. Did anybody have any questions?
The only thing I have is when you started out your little speech here, you said the residents of downtown Mechanicsburg.
Pardon me, because I live in downtown Mechanicsburg, I often say that, but yes, residents.
For the whole borough.
For the whole borough, so,
I just thought I'd bring.
yes, thank you, I appreciate that.
Would it be possible to have a link on there to incorporate a street map or a downloadable street map of the borough?
Sure, absolutely.
That'd be great.
One that you can read the street names.
There's actually one in the, it's on the codes and zoning page.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Can you read the street?
Yes, it's a
That should
PDF.
show you all the streets, right?
Yeah, it's a PDF. I believe it has all the street names and it's a large map.
I wasn't sure, I noticed under commissions, and it's not technically a commission anymore, the recreation board would be included.
It's gonna be a double link. There's gonna be a link under services and there's gonna be a link under commission.
And the same thing, I think, with fire companies.
No, the fire's under services. Fire's not under commission.
Yes, and there are links to
But they
both
are
of
there,
those.
there is.
Yes.
Okay, very good.
Would it be possible to be able to view borough newsletters through the website as well?
Sure, absolutely.
Like a PDF?
Yeah, sure, since the newsletter's coming out.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
I think we can have that under an announcement, just like,
A blog announcement?
just a blog announcement, not a special section on the website.
Yeah, we can do something with that, absolutely.
And that's what's really great about this website. It has the functionality to where really you can post any information. So if the police department has something, some news that they want to post, they can post it there. It can reflect in the police department section. It can reflect in other sections. But this website is really great for news and questions that may come up that are very timely. So hopefully, I think part of this was really making sure that all the information was laid out there so people really would know who to contact when they have questions and when they need more information. So hopefully that'll really save some time and headaches in the borough office as well, we would imagine.
The blog format will be, it's great for organizing information because what we can do is we can tag, when we blog something, you can tag it and it goes to the codes and zoning page or it goes to the home page and they're all automatically feeded into these pages and it just makes it easy for staff and it makes it easy for residents to find the information. And it's just going to be a whole entirely different framework of managing information online information for Mechanicsburg. And I'm really particularly excited about the community page when we make that live, where residents can get online and interact with each other and advertise yard sales and all their community events. And I think it'll be a great forum for people to hash out ideas, and especially with events, with community events.
Absolutely, absolutely.
It was a lot, from
It's
the
a
information
huge
that we had on the
project.
previous website, it's just Aaron, who did the original one, who's a member of borough staff, it just got to the point where the amount of documents that we have, the amount of ordinances that we have, it just became too bulky for people to navigate. And I think what Julie has done has really streamlined the website now where we shouldn't, we're obviously still going to have questions, but people should be able to navigate quickly and effectively to exactly what they're looking for with. Because I mean, candidly, the codes and zoning page now on our current website is just so bogged down with information that somebody looking for something as simple as, do I need a building permit for X? It's just too much information. There'll be just as much information, but in a very, very much more organized manner that people should be able to find it.
I will ask for your patience when going live. It's not going to be a perfect process.
Yeah.
And the amount of history and information that was on the old site isn't going to be on the new site, but it will be eventually. I mean, we'll get it over there eventually. But
Julie's providing training to a lot of the members of borough staff very shortly, so please, as Kyle said, please be patient as we begin the navigation process. If links don't work or something, just email me or email somebody in the borough office to let us know that something's not working so we can fix it in a timely manner.
But a major thank you to Julie and especially to Aaron, who has been most patient in this process. And at some point in time, she was working on updating 2 websites. This website, the new website, and the old website. She's been just golden in trying to get this project done, so thank you.
Very good. Anything else for Julie or for Councilman Miller? Very good. Assistant Manager Boyer, do you have anything for the good of the order? Manager
Oh,
Dennis?
wine walk, wine and architecture walk downtown on September 21st.
Very good. Thank you. Manager Dennis?
To echo Kyle's point, Glenda and Aaron definitely took the lead with working with Councilman Miller on this. Aesthetics is not my thing in any way, shape, or form. They did an excellent job working together with Julie, so publicly I'm lucky to have both of them work for me, and they did an excellent job with this project.
Yeah, Glenda as well. I mean, especially with all the issues we dealt with, and everybody did an excellent job. It was very patient throughout
To have a
this
vendor
whole-
put on us halfway through this and have Julie pick up the slack for us was very helpful, much appreciated. And the nice part of it, as Julie said, not only did we have a downtown borough resident, but a downtown borough vendor. That's it.
That's great. Thank you. Chief Spots?
Just ask everybody to keep your thoughts and prayers with the families of the people that were murdered at the Washington Navy Yard.
Thanks, Chief. Mayor Ritter? Councilwoman Hughes?
Yes, I thought the parade on Saturday was wonderful, and I love that it was on Main Street. That's it.
Councilman Miller? Councilman McDermott?
A reminder of this Saturday, the Mechanicsburg Rotary Ox Roast, back at the World Park from 12 to 5. Also, this Friday, the Mechanicsburg Vietnam veterans will be holding their annual candlelight vigil for the POWs and MIAs. Please remember, never forget that they didn't know.
Very good. I'd only like to, in addition to recognizing the hard work that the Chief Spots, Lieutenant Myers, and the police department did with conjunction with a lot of borough employees to make sure that the parade went off as well as it did. I just want to acknowledge the efforts, the considerable efforts of the members of the companies of Washington and Citizens, as well as the Upper Island Township Fire Departments in hosting the 86th Annual Convention of the Cumberland County Volunteer Firefighters Association. It's poignant that it meets, actually this last convention happened over the September 11th anniversary. I've been to a number of memorials. I can't say I've been to one as beautiful as the one that was conducted at the church off of South Market Street in Upper Island Township on September 11th. It was really a terrific event. The effort that went into the banquet by a lot of people to make that as pleasant as it was, they deserve a lot of credit. The number of people in this community who, from being high profile to someone like Bob Burig, who I was going to try to embarrass this evening, since he wasn't with us, I can't do that. But the man did everything from emceeing the parade on Saturday to serving the banquet as a member of the Washington Fire Company, not to besmirch the scores of volunteer firefighters who worked hard to make Mechanicsburg a real focal point. And we can be really proud of the job that all the Mechanicsburg and Upper Island fire companies did to be able to make this convention a success. And I'm just grateful to all of them to make that happen.
Right.
Thank you. Mr. Bender?
The convention committee, which I was a part of, Ron was a part of, Richard was a part of, we had, at the memorial service, when we started out, we figured we might get between 70 and 100. We had 276 people in attendance. We had 76 uniformed firefighters march in at once. And if everything goes right, we're going to do it again next year.
Good.
So, awesome.
Good for you. And Bob, tell your dad we asked about Solicitor Coyne. Do you have anything? Councilman Stoner? Councilman Whitcomb?
No.
Engineer Rogalski? Chief Segrist?
No, thank you.
Junior Councilman DeFalsis? Very good. Is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
Is there a second? Councilman McDermott, Councilman Whitcomb moves, Councilman McDermott seconds. All in favor? Aye. All opposed, no. The ayes have it, and we stand adjourned. The old numbers are
Charged by it. How did I know that? How did I know that?
so much project, we had project with the paper. Thank you, appreciate it.